guys, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snack Bar here with MLB 2K12 and a viewer request game. I'm really excited about this. I just want to say thank you to everybody who let me know that Bryce Harper is in the game, and now I could finally do this matchup, which a lot of you have wanted to see for some time. Strasburg versus Halladay, Nationals and Phillies. Two great teams that you're going to find in the NL East. Phillies are not doing too hot right now. Nationals are doing better than I thought that they were going to do here at the beginning of the year. So there's a lot of excitement around this, especially with what happened in the last series with the two teams when Hamels went ahead and hit Bryce Harper. That I just don't think was cool. I still don't get why he did that. And then he admits that he intentionally did it. That's even worse because, he gets suspended, which I think rightfully so. But I'm a Bryce Harper fan. I think he's going to add a lot of excitement to the game of baseball. He's just a fun player to watch. So that's why I chose the Nationals here. Plus, I think they have a really bright future. I mean, Strasburg, already just a phenomenal pitcher, and I can't imagine what he's going to be in the next couple of years. He's got velocity. He's got good pitches. Great selection, actually, in the game here, which you can see on the left in just a little bit because I've got a strikeout here on that 12-6 curve that he has. So you'll be seeing that, of course, with 2 strikes. Glad that I get that. And I've started off a lot of games with strikeouts lately. Anyway, a couple pitches later here. This is going to be, unfortunately, the first hit of the game. Because look, he chooses to run instead of throw it. Computer has to finish the animation. Can't throw the ball without having to move. Anyway, this is kind of another glitch here with Worth getting my first hit. So both of our first hits are kind of a little crazy. You can see right here, totally just steps over the ball, maybe even steps on it. Can you imagine what would happen in real life if a first baseman really did that, or any player really didn't put their glove down, just run over the ball? Man, I'd be giving that guy so much crap. Anyway, you can see a 98-mile-an-hour fastball is something that I'm going to be going to quite a bit, just for precision purposes and also setting up some other pitches here. You can see I've got a great changeup. I almost said slider. Great 12-6 curve. And I got a couple great fastballs to choose from here. So this is a pretty good mix. I wish I would have had a 5th pitch just because that's who I am. I like to diversify the pitches. But 4 still is not that bad at all. Not able to get that one. Gosh, this ump has been really, really tough. There's been a lot of pitches that I've thrown that it seems like anybody else in the game would have called as a strike, but not him. So let's go ahead and try this changeup out for a little bit. Get strike 3 on it. That's awesome. So I'm expecting a number of strikeouts from Strasburg in this one here because he's just that good of a pitcher. And when you're going up against Halladay too, I expect a fair amount of strikeouts from him too. Anyway, still in the 2nd inning, just a couple pitches later. Espinosa belly flopping. A little late on that one, buddy. I don't know why I necessarily do that. I just think it's kind of fun. That's all right. Anyway, still in the 2nd inning, you can see we're not progressing that quick. Oh, man. Halladay hitting me. Come on. He's been in the game for a while. You didn't need to break him in, Halladay. Anyway, not ragging on the Phillies or anything like that. I just didn't think it was cool that he hit him. Anyway, that was Bryce Harper's first hit, quote, quote. Halladay just grabbing that one, just embarrassing him just right behind the back. Look at that. All right. That's how you welcome somebody to the game of baseball. You just show your stuff. Anyway, this one going right down the line. That's going to be a single, luckily. Worth didn't get that a little bit quicker. We'd probably be looking at a double, but that's okay. So 2 outs here, 2 strikes. Another hit. Worth running that one down and going to be throwing it over to third. Gosh, that was a good throw. All right, so Philly's putting something together, but it doesn't last too long because a few pitches later, we're looking at a ground ball. Anyway, this one going down the line here also. Desmond, nope, you're going back, buddy. So a single for myself over to that side of the field. I guess we kind of answered back with a little hit in the right field of my own. So still 3rd inning. I'm going for 2nd. Desmond's quick, so I'm not too worried. The thing that saved him right there is the fact that we were not looking at a good throw to 2nd. It was off. That's all right. I will go ahead and I will take that. Now, the thing about the Nationals, too, is they are a very quick team. So I'm kind of excited for what we're going to be able to do. This ball going deep. not really. It's short. I totally thought it was going to be caught, so I didn't advance. If I did know, obviously I would have ran. So swing and a miss, strikeout, but I steal third. First time I've stolen third in MLB 2K12. I'm excited about that. So I get a first here in this game. Stealing third. Of course, you want to steal when you've got a right-handed hitter up because the catcher has to move back. And that time is all that you may need, depending on your runner here, to be able to steal third. So that's kind of cool that I got to do that. I think that's going to diminish any hesitancy I have in the future to try and steal third. I mean, once I've done it, I know I could do it again. It's just in the back of the mind. It's like, all right, Dunbar, you can do this, man. Anyway, 0-1 pitch. Strasburg, strike on that 12-6 curve. So what do I throw in this situation here? Do I want to go with the fastball? Do I want to go with the 12-6 curve again? Maybe I should go with this changeup that has worked so well for me here in this game. And it's the only pitch that I have in the green. Yep, I go with the curveball. I love that. So that's going to end the inning for us here. So here we are, 4th inning, 2 outs. Bryce Harper hitting this one over the wall into center field. What a great way to get the first hit in MLB 2K12 with Bryce Harper. A 412-foot bomb in a straightaway center. So this helps me out considerably because, one, this builds my morale playing with the Nationals since they are the team who is at the disadvantage against the Phillies when you look at attributes. At the same time, it gives me the lead here as well. So now the Phillies are going to have to play catch up, and I'll be able to just do whatever I need to do. So that is awesome. Now, I've only played half of the game so far, but playing as the Nationals has been a lot of fun. I think it'd be really, really cool to do a franchise as the Nationals next year. They got a great balance of pitching, well, starting pitching, I guess I should say. You've got Bryce Harper. Oh, this is going to be a deep hit. Worth diving for that one, but man, can you imagine how brutal this would be if this happened in real life? Just dives, hand goes through it. You got to see this again because this is crazy. You would have to have a broken hand, broken wrist, broken arm if you were to do something like that. Because he stopped right when he hit that too. Arm did not give. And he just gets out like it's nothing too. Way to go, Worth. Speaking of Worth, high fly ball. And the catcher, what? Look at this again. This is the worst one I have seen of the game. Yoink. Wow. How cool is that? It's not. Anyway, Holiday's still in here in the 6th. Man, he gets another one. We've been hitting him right towards him, and every time, no problem. Had a couple ground balls hit his way that's gone off his foot. He miraculously knows where it is without looking. Now he catches one behind the back, and he also goes ahead and catches it right in front of him like he just did right there. 7th inning now. Strasburg has done a pretty good job here. He's had some more strikeouts, which I obviously can't show because you guys probably don't want to watch all the strikeouts that Strasburg has had. Just like you want to, I don't know, you wouldn't want to watch an entire game with me, I don't think. Me doing a commentary for a full hour? Wow, that would be tough for me. I'd run out of stuff to say pretty quick. That's one of the hardest things about being a commentator, just coming up with stuff to say sometimes. 0-2 pitch, Strasburg getting the strikeout, swinging to miss with that changeup. And that's been working really well in this game with every pitcher I've come across. Anyway, 7th inning. Once again, Bryce Harper getting a hit. This one goes into straightaway center once again. It's just going to be a single. No biggie. But you know what? Not only does Bryce Harper have some power, but he also has some speed. Look at that lead. Of course I'm going for second, but I decided to swing at it, so I guess it turns into a hit and run. I'm not making it over to third with that one, but I guess I could have since that throw brought the third baseman off pretty far. So Bryce Harper, 2 for 2 in this game. I will take that. All right, so now that I've got Bryce Harper on second, look at that lead. I'm going for third. Gets down in the dirt and is safe. So runners on first and third. Now, with runners on first and third, you know this is one of my favorite parts in the game of baseball here, at least in MLB 2K12, because, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and steal too. But I'm going to bring Bryce Harper home on the bunt. How was I not out? I totally bunted in the wrong direction. I was not thinking. So Bryce Harper coming home, goes right down the line. I actually get tagged with the ball, but I'm not out. That makes it a 2-0 game. Let's look at this one here a little bit closer. And I know there's been a lot of replays, but Bryce Harper running down the line. I guess if you run through the catcher, maybe there's a little grace period here where you just can't be touched. This game, I swear. Anyway, though, besides that craziness here, that makes it 2-0. I've got a runner on second here with 2 outs. This one going up the middle. Halladay not showing off his stuff. I'm going to be coming home. They're not even going to try to contest that. And we're looking at a 3-0 game here in the 7th inning. So the Phillies, who have been struggling a lot so far in this game, being able to capitalize on offensive opportunities, now have to get at least 3 runs to keep this game going. So I'm feeling confident about this, and I'm keeping Strasburg in this game here too, because I've done a really great job of doing some efficient pitching. So even here in the 7th inning, he's still got a lot of juice left. And in the 8th inning, that's still the case. Anyway, 0-1 pitch here. Strasburg, that one's going to be going into center field. Nothing too exciting, but it is a single for the Phillies. Now they're starting to get some stuff going here, but I got to do something to shut it down here pretty quick. With Jimmy Rollins coming up, you can see he's had 2 strikeouts. Strasburg so far has had a great amount of strikeouts in this game. Nothing to be like, oh my gosh, record books or anything like that, but it's all right. Deep fly to center field, and that's going to be an out. All right, so that was pretty boring, but that's okay. Polanco here up now. 1-3 on the night, again with a strikeout. You can see 81 pitches for me. So like I said, I've been using Strasburg pretty efficiently. That one going foul. I was hoping that one would stay in. We could just get the out to go ahead and end the inning. Now my 12-6 curve and my fastball, those are the 2 pitches that the Phillies have been able to get hits off of. So I got to be careful about when I throw those, because now that they're in the red, their overall has diminished considerably. The only pitch I can really go with is a changeup that is still in the green and has actually become more efficient as the game has gone along. So, what do I do in this situation here? Do I go with the 2-seamer? Try and bring it in? Absolutely. And I get the strikeout with it too. So, diversifying my pitches have been helping me tremendously. Good hit into left center. This is going right to the wall. I'm going to go ahead round first. I am going to round second. I am coming to third. Espinoza getting a stand-up triple. I kind of wondered, should I have tried to go home? Maybe try to knock the ball loose and get an inside the park home run. I mean, I'm already up 3-0 here, but anything can happen in 1 inning. It's very possible for the Phillies to get 4 runs. So I'm like, I'm going to play this smart. I'm going to stay on third. Not do anything too risky here. But man, that was a great triple. I haven't had too many of those in this game too. But anyway, Bryce Harper up. Yeah, smart call. So Bryce Harper already showing off his stuff. The Phillies are already afraid to throw his way in this kind of situation. So with him on first, I'm not going to try to steal. Anyway, 9th inning now. Phillies getting some offense going here early on. That's going to be a single, and that could open up quite a bit. All right, so here we are, 2 outs, 1-2 pitch from Strasburg. This one high. Actually drops a little bit, but that's going to go into right field. Worth is going to get under that one, and that's going to go ahead and end the game. The Nationals win this viewer request game 3-0. Well, I do want to give player of the game to Worth for that amazing catch in right field that didn't shatter his arm. It's going to Strasburg. Ended up with 12 strikeouts here in this game. That's pretty awesome. So I appreciate you guys watching this. Remember, with viewer request games, go ahead and post in the comments what you want to see. Go ahead and filter through everybody else's. If you see something that you like that's different than yours, go ahead and thumbs up that one. And whatever has the most thumbs up when I go ahead and check, that's going to be the game I'm going to play next. So your guys' input really does matter. I appreciate you guys watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. You guys know I'm on Facebook and Twitter. and all that. You guys are really awesome. I hope you guys know that I really feel that way. Thank you for watching. As always, I hope you guys have a good one.